Who is Chris Cuomo between us? Who's Andrew Cuomo?
I don't know.
Which Cuomo? You think I'm the one that grabs boobies inappropriate?
Wouldn't have been
You
me.
think I'd be the one? You think I'd be the one sexually assaulting?
I just didn't want to title myself as
and
that.
you're helping me,
No.
and you help me try to hide everything.
I feel like I'm the assistant.
You feel like you're the assistant all the time.
Yeah.
You shady fuck. You shady.
Bitch, you doing it?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 45th episode of the Chris Beltran podcast. Today I got Tristan with me.
What's up,
Bill? We are chilling.
I was like,
we are chilling.
You looked at me to finish the sentence. Like we didn't prep this. I don't.
Yeah, he's not forced to be here. You know, he's totally here. He's got free will. He can walk out anytime he wants.
Blink once.
He
blink twice.
do the hand motion that TikTok teaches you. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Well, you know, fucking here you are.
Here I am. What's up?
And you know, people always ask me like, why do I have guests on sometimes and why don't I? There's literally no rhyme or reason as to why I have guests on.
Gotcha.
There isn't there isn't a set cast of characters.
Yeah.
Sometimes people ask me to come on. Sometimes I ask Tristan to come on because I fucking hate listening to myself for an hour every single week. I
thought it was because people kept demanding it in the comments.
No, absolutely
Gotcha.
not. No, you are backed by no demand.
Okay.
It's just like, sometimes I'm annoying. Like, I feel like I'm not a likable person after a certain length of time. And
okay.
Like,
I think most people have a line. Like, eventually, if you hear the same person talking, you're like, yeah, I need a break, bro.
And like my fiance, I know where that line is. I know where everyone has a line where it's like, all right,
yeah,
I'm done.
Yeah. See you tomorrow, man.
I'm clocking out for today. And so, I feel like if you're aware of it though,
yeah,
then that's where the finesse comes in, Then you could be the pop pop and then fade into the darkness and then be like, oh dude, when Chris said pop pop 3 hours ago, dude, that was cool.
That was a vibe.
Yeah, but no, dude, you can't anything past an hour and a half with me and things deteriorate, conversations get too far out there.
Yeah.
Too offensive, dude. I get pretty I don't know why, but if I talk to the same person for a long time, I tend to get prejudiced. I tend to just hate things, and it's not even it's not like minorities, people you would think that I would I hate people that wear white shirts or people that are 5'9". I form weird prejudices. People with white teeth, I fucking don't like you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait till you get your braces off.
Oh.
So I don't like you anymore.
My shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm going to have stain, little brace shaped stains.
You'd be shocked. No, you won't get
not.
that.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have I thought I was going to have a suntan on my teeth. And no, you don't. You really don't.
I mean, that's kind of weird, first of all, but yeah, because I started drinking coffee way more when my braces were on, and I was like, "There's no way, this shit's gonna look fucked up." But I think it's because of what the teeth are made out of.
I think because the whole tooth
soaks it
is a tooth. You know what I mean? I think the whole thing is the same thing. I don't think part of your tooth, unless you have a filling, of course.
Well,
I don't think a part of your tooth can be a different. Well,
I think it's just what it's made out of. I think it's soaks it in or something. I don't know, something like that. I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. I think that's what it is.
I thought it was like that. See, now that I'm on a podcast, sometimes
you're thinking about what you're saying.
Sometimes I just say shit, and I'm like, dude, I think that's how it is, and then it's really not like that, and then I'm like, you know what? I need to humble myself.
Yeah. And does that not happen when you're on by yourself?
Doesn't happen when I'm by myself.
You need somebody to check you.
I just keep talking, and I'll start the whole thing off with a lie, and then I just roll with it.
There's times where I've seen you rant, and you'll start the conversation on a informed statement, and I'm like, but bro, what? And you're like 20 minutes in, and I'm like, dude, the thing you said at the beginning is incorrect.
Because it's a what if situation.
It's fair. Yeah, it's a what if.
It's a what if, you know? See, that's how prejudice is formed. That's how it's formed.
What if?
You know?
That statement, what if?
It's like people who wear wife beaters actually beat their wives. And then I'll go on a half-hour soliloquy of how that should not happen. Even though there is no study whatsoever suggesting that people who wear wife beaters are wife beaters.
Yeah.
You know? Unless you're Italian. And that's where
that's how we get there.
Comes from. Yeah, sorry. See, dude.
All right, well, that's why I'm here, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm glad to be here under circumstances. Not necessarily good, but
Yeah, well,
Preach.
So, okay, I gotta tell you this. Julie made some soup the other day.
Yeah.
Julie is my fiance, by the way. For those of you listening, I don't care.
Oh yeah, formal congratulations on podcast. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. Have you not congratulated me on podcast yet?
I think maybe the last time I was on, that was like an awkward time where maybe it was right before. I don't know. I forget the last time I was on.
I forget too, but
I think it's been like a month.
I think you know what? I think you were on Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right, and that happened afterwards.
Yes.
So you did.
So
shut the fuck up. I'm just kidding. So Julie made some soup the other day, and she botched the fucking soup.
How so?
Dude, okay, so this is what she did. She took the fucking red peppers. She took the red pepper. By the way, flashback. I'm gonna tell this story bouncing around.
Okay.
Like, what's a good show that bounces around like that? That flashes back. This Is Us, man.
Oh.
This Is Us. Okay. So This Is Us.
I don't know.
This is me and Julie. This Is Us. All right.
Inception. It's not.
Do you not watch that show?
What show?
This Is Us.
Oh no.
Okay.
Is there a lot of flashbacks?
It's about a family.
Okay.
But at different parts of their family or at different parts of their life.
Okay.
So like flashback 2 weeks ago, we're at the store and she needs red peppers.
Okay.
So she buys the red peppers. Okay. Flash forward to last week.
Okay.
We had to buy more red peppers.
Why?
Now let me tell you about how she made this goddamn soup.
Okay.
So she made the soup and she went to go pour the red peppers in, and the little like plastic filtration, to like level it, just like it wasn't even attached. Like it looked like it can't, and everything came out in 1 second. Like
damn.
1 second.
The whole bottle.
It just into the soup. And so she had to scoop some of it out, but it was like damage was done.
Tainted.
And it was boiling and bubbling too, so like it got shifted. And this dude, I actually have some of the soup. I have some of the soup.
I don't know if I want it.
I may be inclined to just bust it out right now, microwave it, and try it live.
Yikes.
Try it live with you, just because it is so goddamn spicy.
Oh God!
It is.
Is that the only problem with it though? Like, well,
that's the only problem with it.
Can you not even tell because of how spicy it is? Like you're like. Literally can't taste anything past the red pepper.
You really can't taste anything past the pepper. Like it's really fucking strong.
Yikes.
And like, dude, no amount of sour cream can lighten it. Like I poured so much sour cream into it, and literally changed the physical chemistry of this concoction.
It's like thick,
and it still tastes like Satan's fucking tits, bro. Like it is so fucking spicy.
You made red pepper paste,
and it like, oh, gosh, I really do want to buy. You know what? I might bust it out at the end of the podcast.
Okay.
We might do that at the end of the podcast. I'll do it at the end of the podcast.
All right.
I'll get up. I'll probably cut cut 10 minutes of me prepping it, and then we'll do it at the end. But
sounds good.
It was fucking hot, dude. And like she gets mad at me when I don't take it in the next day at work. She's like, why don't you take it in? Why don't you take food with you to work that I made for you the night before? And I'm just like, dude, like I can't. I work with Mexicans. Like I will embarrass myself. Mm-hmm. I can't eat this shit in front of you. Can't
other people.
Listen,
yeah,
I
Mexicans,
can't eat spicy food in front of Mexicans.
Yeah,
I'll get made fun of. I'm scared.
I realized, so I used to have a Mexican coworker who would bring in homemade peppers all the time, like homegrown peppers. And they were like these tiny little peppers. I forgot what they're called, but they're like somewhere like hotter than jalapenos, but like not quite as hot as like a habanero.
Okay.
But like they're still fucking hot for a tiny little, because it's all the seeds in one little and he did this thing where like a little like mini haze kind of thing, was like, oh, now that you're part of the crew, you gotta have one of these. And like I had without any explanation as to how hot it is, because it's just like little pepper, like fuck it, whole thing. And he's like, chew it, and I'm like, uh-oh. Yeah, felt that shit for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Anyways, after working with him for like 4 years, my spice tolerance went way up.
Isn't it funny how peppers, through millions of years of whatever they have to do to evolved spiciness to deter predators?
And some people were just
and then millions of years later, we come around and we're like, oh, that could be useful. And we pick the shit out of those things.
Ghost peppers? Yeah.
We pick the shit out of those things. That's so insane.
And now you can get ghost pepper nuggets.
That's funny.
I had some the other day.
Ghost pepper nuggets?
Yeah. I think Burger King does them.
Oh, that honestly sounds like shit.
It's okay. It was okay.
No, that's not good enough.
It doesn't taste as hot as I thought it would be, but it's basically like
nuggets, right?
Yeah, it's like spicy nuggets, but like slightly hotter.
Honestly, the only good nuggets are the ones that you buy from like in the frozen section somewhere. I don't like
debatable.
I don't know, not even close. I don't like, debatable. Dude. No, all fast food chicken nuggets are gross.
I don't like most nuggets in general.
No, dude, because like when you pop those, they taste like just like popcorn chicken, which is okay. You can have that, but I like meat marshmallows. Like I like having like putting it in my mouth and just like eating it like a marshmallow. Like, do you ever eat?
I need more clarification.
Like a meat marshmallow.
What does that mean? How do you eat marshmallows?
Chicken nuggets are meat marshmallows.
Okay. How do you eat marshmallows? So you chew it a lot.
But like you can also chew it with your tongue.
That's weird.
I like to chew shit.
I feel like that's weird.
I like to chew shit with my tongue. Well, okay.
How do you eat nuggets?
So you put the nugget on your tongue, okay? And then when you close it to the roof of your mouth, it'll spread. With your tongue on there, spreading the chicken, it instantly touches your tongue, so you absorb the taste more.
This is the weirdest shit I've ever heard.
This is not scientifically proven, but I do this every single time I eat chicken nuggets. This is how I eat chicken nuggets.
I think this is the Chris method. I think you created a new way to eat nuggets.
You know what? I would really love to know how people eat their chicken nuggets. But like,
I have never heard that shit before.
Like what? Do you eat them like chips? Like
no, I eat them the same as like a fucking chicken strip. I go bam, and then bam.
You just chew out the side of your mouth. So yeah,
it's like 2 chews and then it's done.
But see, you don't need to do that with chicken nuggets that you buy from the freezer section.
But they taste
Walmart.
nasty.
No, they don't.
Well, actually, they don't taste. Let me clarify. They don't taste bad, but the texture is weird as fuck. I don't like texture of frozen nuggets.
Well, nobody does. Nobody eats frozen chicken nuggets.
Bitch, you know what I mean.
But what I'm saying is, it's just like try it out. Make yourself a plate of chicken nuggets and then just chew it with your tongue.
I don't know if I want to.
You don't have to chew it with you. Like, how is it gross? It's all in your mouth.
I didn't say gross. That just sounds weird.
How does it sound weird?
I've never heard someone do that before. That's just strange.
You know how strong your tongue is?
It's pretty strong.
Yeah, so you could squash a chicken nugget in your mouth with your tongue.
Sure.
It's not that hard.
I'm not saying it is. I feel like
do I gotta do a mukbang right now?
No.
Do I gotta go make chicken nuggets and spicy soup right now just to please you?
No.
Do I have dude? What can I do to prove shit to you?
I'm just speechless. I don't have any words for you.
We need a mukbang now.
It's just like if I go to eat nuggets, because I eat them so rarely, I will not remember the fucking Xris method.
But see, the thing is, like, I eat chicken nuggets all the time.
So that's your thing.
I love chicken nuggets.
I feel like that's probably why
I absolutely love them. So they're the shit.
You're like making out with nuggets in your mouth. I get it.
I can't. Yeah. I mean, if you really think about it, I feel like I could be a better kisser because of chicken nuggets.
Maybe.
In my time as a child eating chicken nuggets. Actually, I don't know how long I've been eating chicken nuggets this way. I just for as long as
it just happened.
Just as long as I could. As long as I can remember, but I can't remember far back.
Your brain was just like, you know what? I love nuggets. And then you just did it. Just tongue the fucking nugget.
I've chicken nuggets, though. Like, I could always go for a plate of
but
chicken nuggets.
It was like one of those days where you thought it. You know, one of those days where, like, you know the thing you just thought out. Like there's, like, out loud thoughts.
Yeah.
Where you're just like, I like this thing. I knew that already, but...
Well, I've always known that I'd done that, but I've never verbalized chewing with my tongue until now.
Okay.
Because there's never been like a reason for me to verbalize it. Even
it's weird to explain how to eat food to people.
Even to analyze it as I'm eating it. But I've always known that I've eaten chicken nuggets differently because I feel like they taste better the way that I eat them that way.
Interesting.
And like, I'm sure that there's other, like, I mean, don't you eat ice cream like that sometimes? I mean, without, I mean, like, you know, like an ice cream sandwich, you bite into it. But
sure.
But don't you chew it with your tongue though? You chew with your tongue sometimes. You can't chew ice cream with like or do you just
No, I know. You can't really well, it depends on
but you move it, you massage it with
I agree
your tongue.
with yeah. Most ice creams, yes. And then there's like a few, like maybe like fudge bars or something like that where I'd bite into.
Yeah, you bite into it with your front teeth,
but
you don't chew it with your molars. You're not like you don't do that.
Depends on some of them.
God, that's fucking hardcore. Jesus fucking Christ.
I really like
you bite into fudge bars and just
it's like
peanuts?
a mixture. It's like a mixture, I guess. It's like a mixture between like chewing and like tongue massaging, I guess. I've never really thought about how I eat things, I guess. Like, I just kind of do it. And then, like...
I'm still just picturing you eating ice cream just, like, normal.
Because there are times where, like, I really like the creamsicles.
Uh-huh.
Because the bite into them. And then it's like, I chew on the orange part, and then you do the, like, ice cream normal part for the middle. But, like, yeah, I don't know. It's a mixture, I guess. You know what? Get some like ice cream bars in here, and I'll tell you how it works.
Damn, dude, do you really want me to throw a mukbang?
No,
I feel like this is
the analyze how you eat podcast.
This should have been a mukbang, to be honest with you.
We need to talk about how weird it is for people to eat and how everybody does it differently.
Why don't we have mukbangs for the podcast? I feel like that should have been the Thanksgiving thing. We should just go around.
That would be cool.
Get a burger from every single store.
We should
eat a burger
for the fuck of it. We should do like one of those like revering every blank videos. Just for the fuck of it.
All the fries, dude.
Wherever, like wherever it is.
Yeah.
All the brands of this thing.
That's good. All right, we'll talk about that later, not on the podcast.
Yeah,
because fuck these people. You know what? Hold on, let me go back to my podcast topic. Did you hear that? CNN fired Chris Cuomo.
I've heard that.
Ah, that's funny.
That's crazy. It's crazy though. That's I would not have expected
the
that.
Super Cuomo brothers got fucking smoked, dog. Okay, so we know who is Mario and Luigi of the two. Who would you
Wait, who's the guy that Chris?
Chris
who's
Cuomo?
the other one? What's his name?
Andrew Cuomo, or was it Andrew? Andrew.
Yeah,
Cuomo.
yeah, I think so. Yeah. Andrew.
This is how little we care about politics.
Chris Cuomo's got to be Mario. He lasted longer. This is the main character for longer.
Yeah, but
I don't know. That's interesting.
Who is Chris Cuomo between us? Who's Andrew Cuomo?
I don't know.
Which Cuomo? You think I'm the one that grabs boobies inappropriate?
Wouldn't have been
You
me.
think I'd be the one? You think I'd be the one sexually assaulting?
I just didn't want to title myself as that.
And you're helping me,
No.
you help me try to hide everything.
I feel like I'm the assistant.
You feel like you're the assistant all the time.
Yeah.
You shady fuck. You shady.
Bitch, you
fuck.
doing it? Don't turn this back on me.
I don't do that. I don't do that at all. No, I don't. I seriously don't, dude.
No, I feel you. That's a loaded question, man. I don't know how you wanted me to answer that.
But does your mama know that you sexually assault people?
Nah.
No. Oh, book 'em, boys. We got 'em. Boop, boop.
It's just how it is.
Well, who's Bowser?
Out of them,
Who's Bowser?
who is the guy leading? Andrew?
Who's
Andrew? Probably Andrew.
I feel like Tucker Carlson would be Bowser.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Out of all those.
Doesn't
I
have
don't know,
to.
maybe.
I don't know. Who's Peach?
No, I feel like
Who's Peach? All of the victims. All
Yes.
of the victims.
Yep. Dude.
Your prince. I swear, your princess is in another castle.
Yeah.
All right.
No, specifically the victims that keep getting being victimized.
Oh yeah.
Like for some reason they're really into it. There's dude, Peach will fucking Peach walks out of the castle going to find Bowser. Peach is into Bowser, bro.
Peach is into Bowser.
Bowser was her side
really
bitch
so?
for sure.
You really think so?
Facts. There's a what is the word for it?
Okay, so you're
Wait. What's the word for
Stockholm
Yes,
syndrome.
yeah. She has Stockholm syndrome.
You think so?
After the first game,
Absolutely.
Facts.
You absolutely think so.
Facts.
All right, so that's one way to blame sexual assault survivors.
Hey,
did not know
you're assuming that there's sexual assault happening.
Did not know that the podcast would turn this way.
No.
You're
She just got kidnapped.
You're assuming they're not, which is even worse.
No. I'm assuming what was told to me. I'm not reading between any lines except for.
It's okay, Tristan. It's okay.
No.
I'm the one that touches people inappropriately. Why would you let me talk? You interrupt me so much. You interrupt me so goddamn much.
Sorry, I'm not doing my job well.
And then when I say something controversial, you just let it go. You just like, oh, he's gonna say something stupid. Let's just let him keep talking. And then when I'm like,
I try not to.
And then when I'm like speaking about philosophical shit, you're just like, hold on, fart, and that's what you do. That's what you do.
When did you craft this scenario? I feel like this scenario never happens. The way you just described it never fucking happened.
Right now. It just happened right now. I don't even know.
What are you talking about philosophy? We're talking about controversial shit right now. This is not... Mario and Luigi is not philosophical.
You're Andrew Cuomo. I'm Chris Cuomo.
Okay.
I help you.
If it makes you sleep better at night.
It does.
Okay.
Anyways,
I want to finish the Mario thing I was saying.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Fucking based entirely off the information given in the games only.
Of course. Okay. Uh-huh.
Peach gets kidnapped in how many games now? Like 5 or 6?
A lot of them.
By the same person.
I think all of them now. I'm
just going to assume that the first time was a legit kidnapping. But when you around the person long enough, you get Stockholm syndrome, bro. It happens. You're with the same person for a long enough amount of time. subconsciously you just kind of develop feelings for somebody.
Can't we just admit
you can still hate them?
Can't we just admit that Nintendo is just out of original ideas? Can we end the conversation that Nintendo just is like, fuck it?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
That's the real answer.
Hey guys.
I wasn't trying. I was trying to lean into your joke answers.
Oh yeah, I know.
I was trying to for once be you, but you're not gonna let me do that. For some reason, the roles were reversed. For some reason,
but see, you took it there, and now I gotta take it to the next level, which is now I gotta break the meta and go even further into Nintendo.
Yeah, but you didn't do that at first. You were like, you did my role.
Only until you caught up to me, and then that's how fucking ahead I am. That's how much of a trendsetter I am.
And that's why you're Andrew.
Is that that's how much of a trendsetter I am, okay?
Okay.
I set the trend, you catch up, I'm on to something else. I am on to something else, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm the future.
That's deep, bro.
I'm the motherfucking future.
Yeah, that's the real answer. Nintendo is out of ideas. That's the actual answer.
Speaking of,
I wasn't trying to be real though.
Yeah.
I was trying to be the game theorist for a moment.
Yeah. Well,
I think that was actually something in one of the games. Have you ever watched Game Theory?
No.
Okay.
I think I have.
I
don't watch it too much. I'm not like in the video game space too much.
I mean, I'm not a ton either.
I'm a piece of shit.
There's a really old Game Theory video, I think, that kind of was basically, does Peach have Stockholm Syndrome? But again, it's a fucking... It's just because they didn't write in between anything. They
don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's just them doing the same thing over.
Yeah.
But it's fun to theorize about shit that they didn't write.
Yeah. It's fun to think of the world.
To complete it, yeah. It's fun to fill in the blanks.
Yeah, just like, dude, this could be the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the reason why like Five Nights at Freddy's was so big. Because there's a bunch of like plot holes, and people love to theorize about what the plot holes were.
Lore, and that's what, dude. Zelda was like really into that, and then they
fucked off that shit.
Well, and then they capitalized on it, and they're like, oh, all the games are really connected. And I was like, there's no
fuck off. No,
there's
they're not.
no way that you guys were sitting there in a conference room, and they're like, and you guys were like, all right, how do we make Link to the Past relate to Ocarina?
It's not.
Like.
It's the same as if like Final Fantasy was like, now they're all connected.
Now there's 3
What? No, that doesn't make any sense.
Well, like the fact that they said, oh yeah, there's 3 timelines. And then it's like...
Have you seen the timeline?
Get the fuck... Of course
the visual thing?
I know everything about
the visual.
timeline.
The visual timeline is confusing to look at.
Well, it's still my favorite game...
Sure.
Ever. So like,
but it's hilarious looking at the timeline.
But it's just like when you look at it and you're like, dude, Nintendo, like this is the best that they had to do. This is like the best that they had to do was like, fuck, people want a timeline. Let's just give it to them. And like, not only that, but people were like, for the longest time before the timeline came out, sorry if we alienated our whole fucking...
We'll switch off in a minute.
I don't know, for a long time people were like there's 2 timelines, and then Nintendo was like, there's 3
actually,
and
because there's the Majora's Mask
there was the single timeline theory, the double timeline theory, and then Nintendo was like, nah, it's a triple timeline theory, and then everybody was like, well, fuck, and they just shoved everything off their desks.
I do kind of like the 2 timelines between to get super nerdy and specific. There's the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, right? Mm-hmm. And Majora's Mask is supposed to be in one timeline, and then the other one is another. Do you know the theory that Majora's Mask is supposed to be if you failed an Ocarina of Time or something like that?
Wait, what?
So one timeline is because Ocarina of Time failed or something like that.
Yeah, so one time failed, one time succeeded, and the other time...
And Majora's Mask is like in the failure state, I think, which is the reason why it begins super weird at the end of Ocarina of Time. Yeah. Like he wanders into a weird thing.
Oh, really?
Dream state or some shit. I could get that wrong. I might be getting that mixed up, but it's something along those lines. That stuff's cool to me, though.
Well, who gives a fuck, dude? I'm tired of talking about this shit.
Okay.
This is only so long that we can talk.
It's the one topic I know.
You know, nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody gives a fuck about anything. Everybody
nobody gives a fuck anymore.
Everybody is divided about everything.
Dude, nobody.
No one person is into everything.
Okay, this is actually a perfect segue to the next thing that I want to talk
about. Let's talk about sports now.
Okay. No, this isn't your show. Sorry. Oops. It's okay, Tristan.
I don't need a show. You can.
Okay, so I have a collection of tweets. I don't know if you've heard, but Casey Neistat and Seth Rogen got into a little Twitter spat. I kind of wanted to go over it because I just wanted to show. Well, it happened on my birthday.
Oh.
So that's why I feel like I'm personally called to it. It happened November 24th. The interaction did. And like the thing is, like, both people have like a lot of likes on their comments.
Mm-hmm.
And I wonder, like, I want to know your opinion on it, because you don't really know what happened.
Yeah, I'm pretty out of the loop.
I know what happened. I don't want to influence anything.
Okay.
But I think one person's a person and the other person's a piece of shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Casey Neistat tweeted, "So our cars got robbed this morning because Los Angeles is a crime-riddled third world shithole of a city, but tremendous appreciation and gratitude to the hardworking officers at the LAPD West LA, who not only arrested the motherfucker, but they got all our stolen goods back." Now,
that's a hell of a tweet.
Listen, here's your first mistake, Casey Neistat. You congratulated cops. I'm sorry.
Yeah, people are gonna get pissed.
I don't care.
It.
I'm not offended.
Yeah,
I'm not offended.
People are gonna get uppity about it.
All right, cool. You know, I'm so glad that they got your shit back. I can only imagine a content creator losing shit.
Facts, bad. Yeah.
And then the feeling of getting it back must be so
relieving.
Oh my god, like, dude, I walked
I
walked into a restaurant last night with my backpack on, and like the group was like, "Are you gonna come in with a backpack?" And I was like, "Dude, this is my life in here. If my laptop was on me, so I gotta carry it on me at all times. Like, I can't leave it in the car." And so, I just know, so it's dude, it's fucking stressful. I've got even the thought of like, oh my god, where's my fucking laptop? Oh my god. And then like I'll call my boss, dude, did I leave my backpack at work?
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, you did. I was like, oh fuck. Like I was like, oh shit, I'm so glad.
At least it's there, yeah. Somebody knows where it is.
Yeah. Oh god, it's a sinking feeling, because my laptop is fuck, dude. If I lost that, I can't buy another one.
Yeah.
I would literally like I would post up, "Hey, I can't do YouTube for a while."
Yeah.
Like that's literally like that's what I would have to come up with an iPhone video and be like, "Dude, I fucked up. I don't have my shit."
It's that sinking, like, about to spiral feeling. You're like, "Oh fuck, am I about to do this? Like, is it about to go worse?"
But anyway, so getting your shit stolen. Anybody, especially if you're a hustler and that's the tool you use to hustle,
you're
fucking sucks. I don't know
traveling
if that was
vlogger.
exactly what was stolen from this, but even just having your car broken into, it
sucks.
It's so violating.
Absolutely.
Like one time, like my car didn't even get broken into one time. Someone just popped the door open and stole stuff, and I felt so disgusted.
Dude, somebody broke into my car, like legit broke the window, went through all my shit, took nothing. And that was basically the same thing. It was like, you look through all my life shit and you were like, it's not worth anything to me.
One time somebody popped my door open, didn't break the window, popped it open, and then like totally tore the car apart. And the only thing that I found missing was some weed. But my phone charger was still in there. I had some headphones in there. And like I had a backpack like a sports bag in there that had like some running shoes in it, but that was it. But it's a nice sports bag. I'd show you, and it's right there. But like I don't know, like they didn't steal that. I would have.
I don't know.
But anyway, continuing on. So Casey Neistat,
nice day.
He texted that. Seth Rogen tweets back. I don't have the time, but dude, I've lived here for over 20 years. You're nuts, haha. It's lovely here. Don't leave anything value in it. It's called living in a big city.
First of all, why is Seth Rogen responding to Casey Neistat?
I don't get it.
That's like a
like
I'm high as shit. I feel like calling somebody out right now.
Well, like first off, like okay, I don't know if I want to go. Let's go through the rest of this real quick. So Casey Neistat responded with, "I can still be mad though, right? Feel so violated."
Yeah.
And then the last tweet was from Seth Rogen. "You can be mad, but I guess I don't personally view my car as an extension of myself, and I've never really felt violated any of the 15 or so times my car was broken into. Once a guy accidentally left a cool knife in my car, so if it keeps happening, you might get a little treat."
It feels like somebody trying to start beef for no reason.
Listen, Seth Rogen.
Because, like, the way he phrased it was, like, trying to understand, but he's, like, trying to edge it towards drama.
Listen, Seth Rogen has completely tarnished his goddamn career.
How?
He is no longer funny.
I mean, he's always been the same.
His identity, especially when it comes to anything social, has been tarnished by this overcorrection of some sort of liberal pandering. It's not like, and I'm not saying like, oh, he's a liberal. He panders.
Oh, does he consistently do that shit?
Too hard. Yeah, absolutely. To his liberal fan base. Not saying that the liberal fan base, but like it's just like
the pandering part.
It's like, dude, it's like signal virtuing at its finest. We got somebody who is like, dude, fuck LA. And how like I get it. Seth Rogen's thinking in his head, like, you know what? Like, dude, this person that probably broke into your car, he's probably on his last leg. He's probably really fucking poor. Mm. And, like, now you're thinking LAPD, who has a track record. I don't know about LAPD West LA.
Yeah, I don't know.
Who may have a track record of not being really close to the community.
Yeah.
Which is fine. But, like, but has no consideration for like anything else in the story. Does not give a like, dude, people don't give a fuck no more. And it's just fucking,
it's just more blatant now. It's always people have always been into shit for themselves. People have always tried to get close to people to try and get themselves in a better position. People have always tried to make their point of view seem more like in line with their fan bases. But now it's like that's what people want, and that's like the way to be popular. And so like it's more blatant now.
And you know what though, like I'm really happy for Seth Rogen though, because like that's so amazing to not view your car as an extension of yourself, because it's just a personal belonging. Doesn't really cost that much money if you think about it. And like, especially like for people that like really can't afford much too. Like, I mean, like, dude, thank God Casey Neistat's rich, dude.
Yeah.
Thank God he's successful, Someone like, the small time creators or even people that just don't even have the means to create, dude. Yeah. Like, my perfect advice for you is to not view your car as an extension of yourself.
Nice.
And, just like carry yourself like Seth Rogen would. You know what I mean?
What advice would you give to people who like live out of their car?
You know what? Don't. Just don't, because that means you're leaving valuable things in your car. So just don't live. I don't know where to go if you're living in your car. Just don't. And like
brilliant advice.
Dude, for real though, Casey Neistat, F you, man.
Yeah.
F you, Casey Neistat. How dare you get your shit stolen and then
blame the city.
And then blame people that stole your shit and then thank the people that got
helped
it back
get it
for you.
Back.
Like, dude, what the fuck, bro?
What kind of person are you?
What the fuck kind of sick, disgusting person thinks the police for getting their shit back for them? You, Casey Neistat, you piece of fucking garbage. Piece of garbage.
Horrible times.
What kind of world are we living in?
I don't know.
Casey Neistat, I hope your car gets broken into again in front of you, and then you catch the guy and you beat him up, and then you go to jail for it.
In front of Seth Rogen.
In front of Seth Rogen. And then when you're on trial, I want you to thank the cops for catching you.
That situation's so dumb.
And yeah, but you know what, dude? Seth Rogen, way to go, dude. Way to go. Stepping up, dude. Just totally defending people who don't have a face, that aren't even in the situation, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck, dude.
Stepping into a situation that has nothing to do with you.
I know, dude.
Good.
And his movies.
Good Samaritan.
And like, you know, his movies as of lately suck, but like, thank God he wouldn't view his movies as an extension of himself. Otherwise, that comment would have offended him.
Yeah.
You know? So, because like, you know, as of lately, he's just been a lackluster,
Just kind of cruising.
like,
Yeah.
whatever the fuck he is. Just a professional Twitter guy now. I don't know. Like, what movie has he came out with recently?
Professional stoner.
Yeah, dude. He's just a professional stoner. Way to go.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I wish I had that gig.
Yeah.
I wish I had that gig.
It's a nice gig.
You know?
Do nothing all the time.
I mean, you do a lot. You do a lot when you're a professional stoner.
I don't know if Seth Rogen does much when he's a stoner.
I don't know. I've probably, you know.
I feel like he operates at 50% all the time.
You know, he might be busy really, like, you know, working at the food banks in West LA.
Maybe.
You know, if he loves it there so much.
He must have a personal attachment to the city.
His car probably got broken into 15 times while parking it near the food bank at West LA while he was volunteering for Meals on Wheels or some shit like that. Like, dude, like, that's the kind of guy that Seth Rogen is.
It's almost like he sees West LA as an extension of himself.
No. Absolutely not.
No?
No.
You don't think so? He's defending it pretty quickly.
Well, you know, F you, man. I'm trying to tell you how Seth Rogen is the next Joe Rogan.
I'm just following in his footsteps. I'm interjecting myself into a situation that I know nothing about and don't have any say in.
Well, he doesn't view you as an extension of himself.
Well, that's why I belong in this conversation, right? Same as him. He's not part of the Casey Neistat police robber situation, but he was like, I deserve to speak up on this situation. I'm gonna do the same thing.
I just hate how he's like, ha.
Oh, did he put haha?
Yeah, he put haha. He was like,
wow, what a
dick. Let me reread it again.
What a dick,
dude. I've lived here for over 20 years. You're nuts, haha.
Oh, that's so fucking stupid.
It's lovely here. Don't leave anything valuable. I love how you think it's lovely and your car's been broken into 15 times. Like,
no,
what's the other crime, Seth?
I think that's a post showing how much he doesn't give a shit anymore.
Hey. My car's been broken. Dude, how can you not like it here in West LA? My car's been broken into 15 times.
At least.
Yeah, dude. Like, also, my car, dude.
Somebody left their knife in my car.
Breaking and entering, you know. I've stolen from the 7-Eleven before.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I've been... Like, dude, it's absolutely... I love it here.
Yeah.
I only get sexually assaulted once a year. This is prime real estate.
Yeah.
West LA.
Everybody wants to live here.
Yeah, dude. Who doesn't want to fucking get their car broken into 15 times a year?
Yeah.
Dude, it's just...
At least.
You might get a knife out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, dude. I mean, if I had, my laptop in my car... and somebody broke into it and stole my means of living, but left a really cool knife in there, dude, I'd be like, yo, you know what? This knife, though?
Yeah, the knife, though. And it's pretty comforting to know that, like, people breaking into your car are ready to, like, stab you if you show up.
Yeah.
That's really comforting, you know?
And, like, they have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So it's just
so, like, you probably will die.
And you know what? Like, dude, that's so, like, I'm so glad that, like, Seth Rogen is liberal and votes liberally.
Yeah.
Because like LA is also very liberal, and I know that they're going through like a a housing crisis, a homeless crisis, a gas crisis, just about a crisis at every corner.
A crisis on crises.
And then the liberal people that live there are also having an identity crisis.
Yeah.
And I'm just so glad that they have it all figured out there. I love it. It's great.
Yeah, they should tell everybody else how they figured it out.
Yeah.
Because like I don't really get it. I don't understand. It's like harmony over there.
Yeah. So, but, well,
That's an interesting situation. Thanks for telling me about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording. Has the light turned off?
The timer went off. I was just...
Oh, that's fine. We're still recording audio. So,
okay.
But I guess we won't do the fucking soup.
Lame.
Hold on, I'll just get a new battery.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll cut this part out.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll keep talking then. What do you have set for us next, man? So you have a video prepped?
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Man.
He's looking through his
battery,
batteries.
Dude, fucking camera batteries, they get old pretty quick. If you use
They
them.
do, yeah.
Like, they get all puffy.
Yeah, and that's when you should throw them out.
Yeah, that one's puffy. I've never had a puffy camera.
They're prone to explode. Did you know that?
That's what I heard.
Yeah. If a battery starts to expand, an electrical battery like that starts to expand, you should probably throw it away.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it away.
Have you ever seen one that's expanding as you're like took it out of the?
No.
So like if
Jesus.
if you see one that's expanding like as you like have it, immediately throw it in like a dumpster or something.
Yeah.
Because it might explode.
I want to just like Viking chuck it. To
I
the
had
ground.
what was it? I took a battery out of something that I hadn't used in a long time, and it started to expand. I was like, "Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh shit!"
I'd probably throw a towel over it or something. Wouldn't you? I would probably
No.
throw it in that trash and then throw something on top of it.
I was watching I think I was watching a lot of tech videos at the time. So that's why I was like prepped for it when it happened. I was like, but I wasn't expecting it to happen to me. So I was like, fuck shit. Oh, this is the thing. I got to go outside.
Well, let me put my.
And it was like a decent sized battery. I think it was like this size or something. I forget what it was. It was like almost a small appliance sized thing.
So I have a video.
Yeah.
It's probably what Seth Rogen watches every morning. Listen.
Okay.
We're almost done with the podcast. But I just want to leave off with something. Like, people, like, I don't know who's consuming this garbage.
Okay.
I don't know who's consuming this. Like self-help used to mean something back then. You know, like back in the early 2010s, you know, like self-help used to be like this like whirlwind of like positivity.
You know, it was money.
and
get money out of it.
And somehow other people wanted to get on it. And so now it's evolved into this like
there's self-help businesses.
There's so many self-help businesses. And I think the first few, like Tony Robbins in the 90s and early 2000s, like I feel like that was ahead of its time.
Yeah.
And then I feel like Gary V is the very last line.
Yeah.
And I think now there's anything new after Gary V.
There's some stuff, but you gotta look for it. But I agree. It's very much like let's just watch it.
You know, and I just like, okay, so I have a video here. The title of the video is called 12 Stoic Questions That Will Change Your Life. Now, first off, if you click on this video thinking that maybe, just maybe, your life will change after listening to this, you should probably go to a therapist. You need therapy.
These kinds of videos and the way it's titled makes me think. So there is a group of people that find like, because he said Stoic.
Yeah.
There's a group of people that find like for minimalists. Like there's people that find the minimalist movement and they're like, this is for everybody. Everybody needs this, and they like push it on people because they're like, this is the way. And it's like, shut the fuck up, dude. I'm glad you figured your shit out, but do not be pretentious about it.
And they all talk the same. Like they're either like I don't know why. Like they do. Like first off, okay, I just like this is the number one thing that bothers me. Nobody's out here taking cold showers. Like I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck if you take cold showers every morning. Like I don't give a fuck. Like
no comment.
Do you take cold showers? You said
I do.
Okay, well at least you keep it to yourself. But like, you know, I just like I don't like it when. Well, now I feel bad because I'm talking shit about you.
No, go ahead.
Because I was gonna I really had a.
I can explain if you want, but go ahead.
I had a thing planned.
Do it.
I just like
do the thing.
Nobody gives a fuck, dude. It's cold and miserable. I get it, dude. Like I'm tired of everybody, like fabricating this artificial struggle so that they can be in this mindset of total, like it's just so bizarre to me that people really want to like stimulate themselves negatively in order to put themselves in this like productive output that like it's so weird, and I kind of feel like nobody really likes it, and people just try to sell it.
Yes, so I agree with you on the people that try and sell it, because I think the people that try and sell that stuff is stupid. Like I think so. Like the only reason I started doing it, to play devil's advocate real quick,
okay,
was because I watched the Matt Davella video on it. And
okay, I've seen that video too. By the way, I was not expecting you to say that you take cold showers, so this is really great. Yeah, okay, go on.
And to clarify, I don't always do it. There are times like weekends and stuff where I'm like, I'm not fucking working today.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna bother. But like
bother taking a shower or bother?
Oh, I'll take a warm shower. Like I'm gonna have a nice, comfortable shower.
Okay.
But like if I'm having a really shitty week or like month, and I'm like in a really bad lull, I'll start taking cold showers, because what it does is, well, one, it wakes me up fucking fast as shit, because it's like something you don't want to do. And so when you get in it, you do that. And then there's like a little bit of science about like, it's like something you don't want to do, but you overcame it. And then everything else is slightly easier because of you've already done something you didn't want to do thing. Mm-hmm. So there's a little bit of science involved in it. It helps me a little bit. I also like it because during the cold months, I don't like the cold. It helps my body temperature change.
Okay.
But I don't like selling it on people though. I'm not like what I typically do is if somebody brings it up like you did, I'll be like, I do that because it helps me. But like I still don't do it all the time, and I don't swear by it as like a fix all rule. I've done it before and then not done anything the rest of the day.
So how small are your nuts? How small do they shrink?
You think it's a permanent issue?
No, I don't think it's a permanent issue. I just like, how small do they go?
How cold do you think it is? What do you, like how cold is the shower? Do you think it is?
Frigid.
I don't do that.
Oh, you don't.
So
do
like
that.
I do about like where it starts to get really uncomfortable and then go.
Okay.
So like I'm like on the so like what you should do, because I don't want to.
You don't walk into the shower and just stand in front of the thing and just go, let's fucking go. Just turn it on and just like all the water from when it starts to when it ends is hitting you.
No, because fucking shock is a thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So I typically go on the line and then I'll push right up to the point where it's like starting to get uncomfortable and leave it there.
Okay.
So like I don't go as cold as possible immediately.
Okay.
Because everybody fucking has different body temperature.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid to just go coldest fucking thing and do it. I mean, it's the same as taking like an ice bath or something. So like if you can withstand that for a period of time, sure, fucking do that. But I don't feel the need to ice bath myself every morning.
So this guy obviously takes ice baths. I don't know if he mentions it in the video,
Right.
but if he does, he will. But I don't know. I just like these help videos, and no disrespect from this guy. I'm not even going to share like the video on the screen or anything like that. I'm just going to just play the video. The YouTuber is named, it's just Daily Stoic.
Gross.
Daily
That's nasty.
He seems like you know what? I've listened to a couple of his videos. Some of it's insightful, but also like, you know,
I'm sure there's actual advice.
You know what? As much as he's stoic, I'm very cynic.
Yeah.
You know what
fair.
I mean? So like when I listen to something, like, you know how like when you listen to something and you want to take the stoic approach to it and you're like, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. This is what I'm put here. Like, this is how, like, you know, there's like this, like, you know, I'm cynical. Like when I hear something and I'm like, I'm not doing that. Fuck that.
You should be cynical.
So I'm okay. So with that being said, I'm a cynical reaction to a stoic.
There's also like the reason I brought up the minimalist thing is because I feel like stoicism has a lot of that, like,
there's a lot of time
pretentious like people that do that.
Let's listen to this.
Do you actually value when you know what's what do you actually value? When you know what's important, when you know what you value, when you know where you're going, it makes it easy for you to ignore what doesn't matter and focus on what does matter.
Oh, so if you have a really clear-cut goal, it makes it really easy to focus.
Like, dude, shut the fuck up, dude.
Saying this
like, dude,
obvious
what?
shit.
Like, are you teaching kindergartners? Like, who the fuck consumes this shit? Like, if you're 19, that's okay. But like I'm just saying, like I hope 30-year-olds aren't watching this. Like, where the fuck am I? Like,
look, Chris, if you have a destination and it's like an ultimate goal you have, and you look at that goal, you'll reach it.
What? Are you telling me it's that easy?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Holy fuck, dude.
But you can't get distracted. You have to look at the goal the whole time.
You can't get... And you know what? I feel this... Like, dude, because sometimes, like, I really do feel like I'm not being productive.
Sure.
Sometimes I feel like I look at some of the work that I do or some of the time I spend on things, and it's like I could have done more.
Yeah.
But then I also look at like nobody's putting out shit like me.
No.
But so like I feel guilt for resting, and I hate this shit. And that's why like and I feel like this is what teaches people like to feel guilty for resting or planning your rest time. And it's like no one's like Elon Musk.
Like nobody knows the appropriate amount of time to work.
No.
And it's different for everybody too.
It's different.
Because like some people burn out faster.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And
and you should not feel guilty for going, I literally can't fucking be productive if I worked right now.
But it's like dude, I can. Yeah. This type of content, it's not.
I don't think it's helpful.
It's so like.
It's vague.
Imagine if I just told you to think positively, and then told you like reasons that see, the thing is, like, this guy just like hit a string of successes. That's
sure.
it. That's it. That's all he has.
Lucky. He got lucky.
Yeah, I kind of feel like even I'm lucky in my position right now. Yeah. Even though I have 170 subscribers, I feel like I'm so lucky.
Yeah.
That I made a cut that I didn't deserve to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And like I just kind of feel like people like this have a string of successes and don't think that think that just because it was a string of successes that it wasn't by chance or anything like that. Yeah,
people aren't working.
And that everybody else, and it's just as easy as like all you have to do is focus.
I think also my big issue with a lot of those videos is like taking exactly what he said just now. They do this thing where they're like, so if you're actively searching these videos out, you probably are a little self-aware about like your actions already and like starting to analyze how you operate and like how productive you are.
Of course.
And so like he's like, okay, this is how you achieve your goal. Have a clear vision and don't get distracted. I think 90% of people that are trying to figure that shit out know that basic part of it. Like, you know what I mean? They understand what it is. They need tips on how to do that thing. They don't need you to tell them what it is. Like, they don't need you to reiterate exactly what they understand. They need you to tell them, like, tips for you so you don't get distracted, things to help you stay on task. Like, they need specifics. You're over here, like, spouting very vague, like, preacher shit.
It's like, I don't think they only teach it's all like hustling.
Yeah, it's like a hustle.
Is so romanticized. Like, dude, I will not lie to you.
In a negative sense.
There is no magic being done on this podcast when I fucking put this on the computer. Like it's not like I put it in the computer and it just like ejects an hour-long episode and it's fucking dope.
Yeah,
like,
you have to edit it.
Like, dude, like it's a grind and it's not beautiful.
It's not pretty.
And like the end result is never like, it's like the most I've had is like, oh, cool. Like, I really like this video. I'm very glad that I like this video. That's it. There's no payout.
I think
There's rarely payout.
To kind of go on that tangent a little bit, we can return. But like, content creators is so romanticized because it's like a platform where you only see the recording part.
Yeah.
And you don't even see the recording part.
No.
You see the talent part. And that's like, that's fun. I could sit there and do that for an hour every day.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Whatever your specific niche is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you can tell instantly when a content creator, like a small creator or something, doesn't have the drive to do the grind because there's no edit skills. Like, it's like minimal. They had somebody else do the work for them.
Like, you don't understand. Like,
there's no effort. Like, they're like, I'm putting it up to do it, and then like fucking leave it.
And like, I don't think construction workers are like accessing this content too. Like, I don't think anybody is like watching this and thinking like, I'm going to start my construction business and I'm going to start building buildings and I want to start building a block of houses and have my, like, no, the people that watch this shit are like just YouTubers, That's it.
Yeah.
That's all.
It's also like, you're not going to get people that work like jobs watching those that often because you have like, you're working for a goal.
Yeah.
Right. You already have some sort of goal if you're working a day job.
Yeah. I feel like when you watch this content, it does kind of like point you in a good direction to what you want to do.
It might help you recenter.
Yeah. But like the thing is, like, it's also so flawed in the presentation of its message.
Yes.
To where it commonly gives off the false belief of this romanticized idea and that of like content creating or like, you know, art creation, and it's really not that. And like, people need to really like share. People just like think that it's like it's a 2 hour. And I don't want to like naysay. Mm-hmm. I don't mean to like be like, well, it's hard to work out every day and drink water and do this. And
it is. But
it is.
That's the thing though. So like, if you were like, I'm going to make a video about how you can be more productive, work out every day, drink water every day. Like, it's like, fucking no shit, dude. Thanks.
It's like, everybody knows to work out every day.
Thanks, man.
Everybody knows to brush their teeth every day. We know all of these things, and yet like they don't tell the awareness of that shit.
I think it's how they're presenting it, like you said, because a lot of the time it's that pretentious layer to it. Like, it's like that. Like, I've been out, like I've gotten to this platform where I have a voice. I'll tell you how to get here.
And the way that it's advertised, it's almost like, and I was even lower than your lowest.
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
I still made it.
They do that sometimes. I'm like, no, you fucking weren't, man. I can look back at the beginning of your channel. You like, have these fucking privileged ass house you're in. Like, don't even act like you struggle for anything.
Like, don't act like, don't give me that suffering from success syndrome.
Yeah.
Like, I really don't want to hear how much hard, like, and I hate to say this about somebody who's respected, but like, you know, take someone like, actually, I don't even want to drop this person's name because I don't want people mad. There's somebody who's just depressed and successful.
Yeah.
and people say shit and everyone comes like in and it's like, money really can't buy you happiness. And it's just like,
no shit, bro.
You know what? I don't think that money can buy you happiness, but like, get smarter. Like, get smarter with your money. And I wish I can provide more context to the story I brought up, but like,
I can only infer so much. But like, you also should probably be a little careful about saying that too, because some people work themselves to the point where they're like,
that's true too. That's
broken.
That's true. And this is where that like and this is the shit that they're preaching like that.
Yes.
Like exactly what you just said is what they preach on.
It's like
here.
them, yeah.
It's that romanticized idea of work, and then when you actually go through it, you see these rich,
fucking falling apart,
rich.
Yeah.
And talented and oftentimes good looking, or at least can get what they want. Like, you have all of that and they're still depressed.
Yeah.
And it's because they religiously follow this shit whether they want to or not, because
for
they got
success.
Because they've got other powers that play.
They had people to help keep them on track.
Yeah.
They had people that were paid or whatever. They had people around them that were like, your success hinges on my success. So we're keeping you on track because was riding on you.
Yeah.
But that's, most people aren't going to have situations where people will fucking check you like that.
And this wasn't this wasn't the person I was thinking of in the example, but like someone like Logic crying on stage about how he's overworked and shit like that.
Did he do that recently?
Not recently.
Okay. Long time ago,
like
when he was
4
touring?
years ago or something like that. He was touring
right before he retired.
It was before his last album.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And he was just overworked and he was tired and he left stage and he came back 5 minutes later and he was in tears and he wanted to finish the set. I don't know how much longer he had, 15 to 20 minutes or something like that. And he was just dummy tired.
Yeah.
And then he had to leave after that to go do something else. Yeah. Like after a show.
I fucking believe it, man.
And it's like, he's doing whether he wants to or not, and that's why he retired, is because he Logic was practicing this.
Yeah,
Logic was seriously practicing what this guy preaches, whether he wanted to or not.
Especially like to the point where a lot of like I'm like a diehard Logic fan, but I'm unbiased enough to acknowledge like his ups and downs. Okay, which is rare for people, but like so like when you start to like suffer in your art. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's suffering because of how hard he's working all the time. And you don't need to put a project out every year, bro. You don't need to do that to yourself. Most of your fan base would be okay with you taking a break and putting out some quality shit when you do return.
Yeah.
Like, take a fucking break, man.
Anybody, really.
Really?
Like, if you're a content creator who's, like, struggling to find yourself in all of this.
That happens. Like, Markiplier will be like, dude, I need a fucking month break.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, cool, bro. See you in a month.
Yeah. And...
Usually, most people.
Yeah, most people.
Healthy people.
Yeah. But let's
continue.
Dude, we only watched 11 seconds of this. We went on it for, like, 15 minutes. Let's go.
I think we often look for answers when really it's the questions that teach us the most. I know that
that's what it was, guys. That's the secret.
That's so pretentious.
Fuck off. You didn't ask the right question. You just want answers.
It's also like, again, no shit. Like
no shit.
It's also wrong what he just said, because it's like, well, it's right because it's like a circle he talked in. He's like, often people look for the answers when the questions tell them more or some shit. And it's like,
what the fuck does
you're getting answers from the question either way,
what
dumbass.
The fuck does that mean?
You said you like oxymoron yourself. Like,
that's just so, it's such a bizarre, like, dude, it's so, like, I hate saying this, but it's so privileged. It's so privileged to just sit there and be like, all you have to do is ask different questions. And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's it? Oh. And it's like, dude, who knows? Maybe the questions you're asking are the legit questions.
Yeah.
Maybe he's heightening your awareness around those questions. Yeah. Sure. But it's just like,
but the answers to those questions is not what you're not looking for the answers to the questions. What?
Right question at the right time can totally change the direction of your life. I'm Ryan Holiday. I've been writing about Stoicism now for more than a decade and a half. I've talked to everyone from the NBA to the NFL, special forces to sitting senators. And we talk about how these ancient ideas, these philosophical practices can help us in the course of modern life. And today I wanted to give you 12 questions that I think about all the time, derived from the Stoics and other wise people from the past, that will help you, whoever you are, whatever you're doing in your life.
so it's weird how we think. Here's a flaw in human rationality that I think we all need to let go of. Mm-hmm. And this is something that I've had a really hard time parting with, which is things will not heal or fix easily. It takes a significant,
especially yourself.
Like if you're going let's just take depression just as an example. Mm. You can't watch these videos even over a 2-week time to fix
mental issues
or help with like your depression or mental. They may help, in which case something about it, not the process of watching this video, but like something about it may have helped. It does work for some people that are able to catch this shit, but
it's not gonna fix the problem. Like we haven't watched the whole video, so I don't know the content.
Is actually so this is just actually the intro to the video. So I
don't know the content that he's gonna say, but
this intro happens. Like this type of intro happens like almost frequently.
Okay, great. Lovely.
You know, yeah.
But like, so I don't know what the content he's gonna say is, but like depending on the content, I think most of the time it should be it's like they're trying to recenter you on like your questions and shit. Like, but like a lot of people, they need more handheld guidance to get out of some of these ruts, because like you said, it's hard. Yeah. Like it's self-help is not a fucking click on off easy button.
Also, I'm a cynic too. Like,
no.
Let's also I was at the beginning. I'm like, I'm a naysayer,
which is fine.
To a lot of this shit, but
you are correct. Like self-help is not a easy fix. If you have a genuine problem with how you're productive or like your mindset is, it's a hole that you have to dig out of, and you should picture it that way, because you've dug yourself into a hole essentially, and it's gonna be a hard time getting out. You know, if you have the drive to get out of it, good for you, man. It's gonna be hard, but you should do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but these guys make it seem easy.
Who are you spending time with? Goethe says, show me who you spend time with, and I will tell you who you are.
So
interesting.
Fuck off.
It's like, no shit.
Fuck off, dude. Just
can you just scroll through to see what all the questions are?
Here. Thankfully he's got them time capped.
Nice.
Okay. Who are you spending time with? Is this in my control? What does your ideal day look like? To be or to do? These are just basic. Are you doing your job?
That's a dumb question.
What is the most important thing? Who is this for? Does this actually matter? I wish people would ask that during the fucking video. Yeah. Will this be a live time or dead time?
I'm assuming
I think you gotta watch that for more.
I'm assuming that has to do with like, am I being active right now, or am I?
Is this who I want to be? I like how there's 12 fucking duty daws to do for, and then of course there's a 13th one.
And
bonus.
Yeah.
But 13th
just to help you out a little more.
Question?
They like to make it seem like they're doing you a favor.
This guy is so generous.
Yeah, they like to. I'm doing you a favor. Here's an extra one because you watched my video.
Oh my god, this guy goes the extra mile.
I think some of those questions are valid, but again, I think it depends on how it's presented.
I just like, here's a Matt Diavella.
It's also not going to help
The
everybody.
key to happiness is...
What can ancient Greek philosophers tell us about how to live our lives today?
Who gives a fuck, dude? They do not. They've never had social media, okay?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what Socrates thinks about the fucking war in Yemen, dude. Like, I don't fucking get it.
Well, for... Again, I only know Matt Diavella, so I can only comment on him.
I'm taking it out of context, by the way.
Yeah. But like he, because he's a minimalist.
Yeah.
And so he likes to go to those past philosophies because he likes the idea of simplifying lives.
Yeah.
So that's like his whole thing. His whole spiel is like, I want to try and simplify your life. And a lot of that is going off of social media. But like those other guys don't really explain specifics.
Just wake up and brush your goddamn teeth every morning. Like I win, dude. I want someone to just sit down in front of a camera and just be like, listen, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck. Shut the fuck up. Just work. Like, sometimes... I'm not kidding. Like, and I hate it. Like here, if you thought that self-help was bullshit, listen to this video, dude. Imagine me just sitting down and just telling you to just shut the fuck up and get to work. Because that's what I tell myself. Sometimes I'm like sitting there and I'm smoking weed and I'm like, I have a video to edit. And sometimes I will just get too carried away and just be smoking for an hour or two, because I'm like, I don't want to work on this video, and then and it doesn't matter if I like,
it's distraction.
If I edit the video after like a 5-minute break or after a 2-hour break, I have to literally tell myself, shut the fuck up, get to work. And like, I like so all this self-help shit, like it's such a fine way to just like coddle fragile emotions. And I don't mean to like wreck anybody who believes in it, but I also kind of feel like you need to just like sit there and think to yourself, but I should shut the fuck up and get to work.
It's just not a one-size-fits-all answer.
No, of course not.
Like, I'm sure that would help for some people.
I feel like,
but it's a fraction of people.
If you're not into that self-help though, that's my biggest advice to you, is to just...
That's fair.
Is to say, shut the fuck up and get to work.
I think, though, if you are in a position where you're not productive and you don't like the self-help idea and, like, the idea of, like, how can I be more productive, you already, like, that's what you need, is to have somebody brutally go, like, dude, it's your problem. Like,
and if that's not the solution either, then you have a different problem. You have a different problem, like entirely. You know, if it's not, hey, all you have to do is focus and then think about
it's not a one size.
Write it down on a piece of paper and post it to your refrigerator.
Some people are kinetic learners. Some people are visual learners. Some people are auditory learners. Like, so you have that, and then you have like some people
need a fat, sweaty, hairy dude yelling at you, telling you to get the fuck to work.
Some people need like an aggressive way to like put you on track. Some people need more organized approach. It's different for everybody. It's the reason why planners are all formatted differently. It's the reason why
some people need a gun to their head.
Yes. Yeah. You take me as one of those people.
There you go.
But like, some people
imagine Epstein,
Yeah.
Fuck this kid and I'll videotape it. Now get to work.
Yeah.
What a strategy. That is peak strategy.
Yeah.
Fuck self-help, dude. Fuck self-help. Do it the Epstein way. Get your friends to fuck children in front of a camera and hold it to them for blackmail.
Not to burst your bubble, but the thing you're preaching is pretty much the self-help message, by the way. The shut up and work thing, they just phrase it differently. It literally I think
Tristan agrees with me. You should do it the Epstein way.
Well, because look, Jordan Peterson's whole thing, I think his whole thing was if you were struggling with production and anything like that, your routine is fucked up, clean your room.
Yeah.
Do shit.
Yeah.
That's basically what he's saying.
You know what I do?
Because once you start organizing your shit, you're on it.
This isn't a joke. You know what I do?
Yeah.
I tell myself, eat a banana.
Sure.
Eat a banana.
That's another thing is some people be hungry, bro.
Well, like, yeah,
some people like straight up like they're like hangry and they're like, I don't understand why just not in the mood to do anything. It's like you didn't fucking drink water for 3 days.
Like sometimes I'm just like I'll eat a banana and I feel like, oh
yeah,
I haven't eaten something really good like this in a long time.
That feels good to eat. Yeah.
And it kind of like bananas are like healthy Snickers, you know? It's like
facts. I like fruit like that. That's why it makes me feel like that.
I like apples and bananas.
Oranges do that too.
Like oranges are a little too juicy for me. I kind of feel like
I like oranges because
they're not fulfilling enough. I need to eat a couple of oranges. Oranges, like to me, are like the candy of fruit.
But oranges, I feel like when I eat oranges, at least, like I agree with you. There's not like substance enough. Yeah. But like when I do eat them, I feel they have like that kick of vitamin D where you're like, I'm awake.
Yeah.
I'm up.
Like just eating a banana.
I'm excited for that. Not to interrupt you. Yeah. I'm about to get my braces off. I'm hype as shit to bite into fruit again. Like, oh, really? Like apples and shit. I miss that shit so much.
We should do a YouTube video on that.
Yeah.
Well, I gotta wrap this bitch up. Eat a banana.
Don't eat a banana. Don't drink some water, bro.
I wasn't really serious about the Epstein comments.
Also,
you know me.
Hey, you are probably clenching your teeth hella hard right now. Relax, man.
Relax.
It's good. It's all right. We're in a safe space, bro.
Yeah.
We were yelling at you, but it's all good fun.
Don't
take everything so fucking personally.
Yeah, dude. Don't view this show as an extension of yourself. You know,
for real. Absolutely, do not.
Do not.
These are opinions.
These are opinions from assholes that just like so happen to be lucky enough to have a camera and an internet connection and some gear. That's it, dude. We're just a bunch of fucking assholes. You know, if you want to be stoic, dog.
Sure.
You know,
if it works for you, it works for you.
If you eat a banana. Shut the fuck up and eat a banana.
But don't try and push it on other people.
Yeah, don't push it on other people.
Because then you're a scumbag.
Yeah, so, fuck. Ladies and gentlemen, goodbye.